My name is Chris Denny. I am with Lead Optimize Online Marketing. I am out and about a lot, talking to a lot of small business owners, and a question I get a lot is some version of what should I be doing with my limited resources? You know, what online marketing tactics should I be using with my online resources? And the real answer, unfortunately, is it depends, but sometimes people want me to pick, you know, just one or maybe two. So I really thought hard about it, and I've done my best to pick one. And assuming you have a website, if I have to pick just one, then the one thing is going to be add content to your website. Now, there's a lot of ways to go about that, but the main ways you can do it are to write content and to make video content. And with writing content, you can add new pages to your website. You know, they can be service pages or product pages about the various things you do, or they can be what we call application pages. So types of projects or types of markets you serve. You can do things like case studies, or you can just talk about the markets in general and the sort of products that you supply to those markets. That's great content. What you're trying to do is when people search in Google and other search engines, you want your website to be to have the answer to their questions. And the light just timed out behind me, but whatever, let's go with it. So then you could also do blogging, and for a while blogging kind of lost favor, and it's so some people are kind of still stuck with this idea that blogging is, you know, sort of dead or gone. It's not. It might be more important than ever. It's a great way to add a personal touch to your website and to the content, and you can answer so many questions. Think of blogging as being the answers to FAQs or you know, frequently asked questions, or just those questions that people ask. If you're trying to think of content, because that's what most people tell me is, well, I don't know what to write about. So think in terms of how to, or 15 ways to, or 8 ways to, or 7 tips to do whatever. 7 examples of. There are so many ways you can finish all of those statements. You can blog about anything. You can blog about, you know, hiring a new person. You can blog about a project you just worked on. You can blog about some new capabilities you have, you know, whether you or equipment, you know, anything. You can blog about anything, and it's such an easy platform. You know, if you have a WordPress website, for instance, it's super easy to just get on there, add new post, and just type. It's about like working in a Word document. With videos are fantastic. You can make videos with your cell phone and then post them directly to YouTube from your cell phone. You don't even have to put them into your computer and deal with editing software. It's an amazing world we live in. And then those can be put on your website from there. So again, if I have to pick one thing, it's going to be add content to your website, because that makes your website a resource for answering all of those questions people ask on Google. All Google is trying to do is connect people's questions with content that answers those questions, and you can make your website the content, you know, you can make your website have that content that answers those questions. So there's the thing. If I have to pick it, it's going to be add content to your website. Add products, services, applications, projects, that sort of content, you know, one page at a time, and then add a blog, whatever you can add it. Whatever you start with, add a blog. Videos are fantastic, and if you're not comfortable on camera, fine. Maybe you can record different projects you've worked on. If you build things, then just record it and describe it, and then put that on YouTube and put that on your website. If you know, we have one client, a really fun guy, who does a lot of custom exhaust. They have a auto repair shop, and they do a lot of really cool custom exhaust. And so whenever they have a new truck or car, hot rod, whatever, come out of the shop, they will take videos and record it, you know, rev it up a few times, and then they send that to us, and we throw it on YouTube and optimize it and put it on their website. Such an awesome way to do it. He gets hundreds of thousands of views from those videos, and lots of traffic from them. So add content to your website, whether it's articles you write, new pages about services or products, or videos you make. Can't state that enough. So I'm Chris Denny with Lead Optimize, leadoptimize.com. If you have any questions about this, feel free to reach out. I'm happy to help, and of course we can help you with any of these things with optimizing your website and getting you more traffic.